For example, when an American used to ask me, how are you? How are you doing? I used to give like these long answers of what I was doing today and my plans for tomorrow because they were asking how was I doing. It took me time to understand that this is not a question. This is just hello. Now, question for you. When an American says, let's have lunch sometime, what's the meaning of that? What's the meaning of that? What? Yeah, it's like I'm just being polite, you know? Don't take your calendar out. You're not going to have lunch with that person. When an American says, I'll have to think about it, what's the meaning of that? Yeah, I thought about it. The answer is no. Right? When a professor tells you, you might want to consider doing X, what does the professor mean? I absolutely expect you to do X. When the same professor tells you, you would want to do X, what's the difference? Where's the domestic students? It means do X now. When a professor returns a paper and says, that's an interesting paper, is it a good thing? It's a bad thing, right? I have nothing good to say about it. I thought it's a compliment at the beginning. I was getting like this interesting paper. I said, yes, Mom, I got an interesting paper. When a friend tells you, sounds great, you know, 3 exclamation mark, lots of passion, enthusiasm, what's the meaning of that? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. You know, everything, you should downgrade everything in the US, but at least like two levels. So if someone tells you it's not bad, what's the meaning of that? It is bad, right. And that's a great idea, but that's all but a great idea. So once I was able to understand the way Americans talk, the way that they behave, the way of this culture to exist, are they really fake and insincere and hypocritical and everything? Eventually, I realized that everything is just cultural. It was the way that my culture, which is very direct, perceived the American culture, which is less direct. Now, in your culture, the word fake can be different, because we all come from different countries and different words. But just remember, it is just the way you will perceive the American